So we have a new issue with the Buffalo, and that is the wipers don't work. I mean, they do. But then they don't. Like after about, I don't know, 5 to 10 swipes, they just lock up, and it's like they take a while to... Yep, but there it is. There's the issue. I don't think it's the relay, because on these trucks it's a 2-part setup, whereas on the 9th gen trucks it's all one setup. But yep, that's the problem. So first things first, you're gonna have to roll your knobs around, find this notch, and then use a screwdriver to push that little flange up in there to remove each one of these. This one is on the back side, but there's your little notch. Like I said, all you gotta do is just push in on that little metal flange that's on the inside. I'll show you what it looks like here. That's what you're pushing on to lock it in or remove it. Alright, once you snap all this off, after you remove your knobs, you pry on it, it pops out. You're going to have a T20 screw right here. And then you've got one right here and one right here that has to come out too. So it's missing one here. So total you have 1, 2, 3, and 4. It appears that someone else has been in here. I see some splicing and whatnot. But at this point, go ahead and remove the connector on the back side, and then remove this lock nut right here. Alright, go ahead and remove that, and again, you're going to have some splicing to do for this ground. So, yeah, go ahead and cut this at the moment. Alright, so now I have a new wiper switch in, and compared to the old one, that's on low, and that's on high. That is much better. Now this was before the age of intermittent multi-speed lights and washers. Given that this was the age before the 92 trucks came around with their factory intermittent wiper stalk, and allowed different speeds of wipers and stuff. Back then you had 2 options. You had the 2-speed switch, which I have, and you could get intermittent wipers, but it was a add-on package, and which is kind of odd because this is an XLT Lariat, but it wasn't optioned that way. Back then you could actually option each truck with what you wanted specifically. So just a little back history of the wiper function. Now this also, if in case you don't know, you push in to make your washers work. Now if your motor's bad or it just ain't hooked up, it ain't gonna work. But now I have functioning windshield wipers for more than 5 to 10 swaps.